Blahzay Bling, Blahzay Blung, Blung, Blung. What's good, son doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. I hope you working on the plan. Beautiful garbage. And everything, the plan is working accordingly. Beautiful garbage is to get you something beautiful in your life, or the garbage to get out of the gaga. Everybody has a little bit, a little bit of something they're not trying to deal with, so they need to figure it out. Real fast. I don't want to go on a tangent, but this is what's up. Check it out. Life is simple. Life is literally all about one thing and one thing only. It's all about your fucking choices. Literally, your choices, yo. The choices. The choices you make. Off the choices, the correct choice will give you a reward. The bad choice is going to give you a consequence. On top of the choices you make, life is really about one thing with the choices. Just one thing. You want to know what that one thing is? Problem solving. That's it. That's all you're doing all day is solving problems. Literally. If you're able to literally master figuring out problems, and master thinking a few moves ahead of the consequences and the rewards, bro, you have a beautiful life, bro. Beautiful garbage, bro. Get you some beautiful stuff or get you out of the caca. So yeah, really fast, I want to Blahzay Bling real fast. I never Blahzay Bling about this. Ever. But I'm going to Blahzay Bling about this bullshit right now, bro, because I'm just a little annoyed. Nothing too crazy, but just a little annoyed. When it comes to us over here in this part and shit, yo, the two main things we don't fucking talk about. There's two subjects we avoid. I've always been like this, and I'm always gonna be like this. There's two subjects that we avoid, we don't talk about. It causes violence, it causes disagreements, it causes egos to be involved, and it causes problems of control. And the two subjects are the normal two subjects you never talk about. You don't fuck up your friendship for these two subjects. If you don't know, the two subjects are religion and politics. I don't like talking about religion. I don't like talking about politics. Religion and politics ruins friendships, bro. Religion and politics can destroy relationships. So I don't talk about that shit. That's why I always talk about what's going on in my life. But right now, today, I want to Blahzay Bling with you, and I'm never going to do it again. Or if I do, it's going to be very fucking rare. I'm going to Blahzay Bling with you about this bullshit that's going on, right? Check this out. Where I'm lost, right? Last night, they were talking about how barrels of oil just reached an all-time low. And it's been on an all-time low for a second now. It's been going down. It's been going down for over a month. And yesterday it reached an all-time low. But for this past month, over here, gas prices are going up. And today we're over $5. We're at $5.10, bro. Now, where I'm confused is I really believed when Trump got into office that shit was gonna change, bro. Like I said, we're never gonna see $5 gas again. We're never gonna see $6 gas again. We're never gonna see $7 gas again. I'm gonna say something real fast because I got multiple hustles. One of the hustles that I used to do, I dead ass can't do it no more because I read the email this morning. I'll sell sex dolls, right? I started doing it during the pandemic, where I'll catch me a sex doll for like 300, 400, and 500 and sell them for 15. Now, during the pandemic, I was making me 10 bands a month like it was nothing. You wasn't allowed to go out. People needed to fuck. After the pandemic ended, one of the main companies that I was fucking with sends me an email, and you can't make this shit up because this is the United States. You can't make this shit up. United States government started banning the imports of sex dolls. You can't get them from China no more. You want to know why? Bro, do you want to know why you can't get the sex dolls from China no more? This was the dopest excuse I've ever heard in my life. You ready for this? What's a sex doll for? What do you use a sex doll for? For fucking, right? You want to fuck it, so you want to fuck. You don't want to use your hand. You want it to feel real. So, sex doll. They banned them from China because it's considered sex trafficking. Listen to what I just said. Because you're grabbing something from another country to have sex with, it's sex trafficking. I thought sex trafficking was only for humans, like a person. No, you can use objects as sex trafficking also. So it took about a year to get a new company to say fuck all that. We'll still send them, but when we sell you the dolls, they're no longer 400, 500, and 600. Now they're 1,000. So you got to sell them for 2 bands. You got to double up in 24 and 25. Son, 24 and 2,500 is not easy, bro. To be, you know what I mean? Because I sell them for 15, and that's rough. That's pushing it. That's top of the line. So now, right now, because of Trump's tariffs, the company sent out an email this morning talking about the fucking, because you literally can't make this shit up. The $400 and $500 sex dolls are now $1,500, $1,600. So that means I gotta sell mine for $3,500 to make a profit. Yo, bro, I got 3 of them in my garage right now for 2 bands each, and they're not selling. Nobody wants some shits for 2 bands. They've been in my garage for a second, which is no big deal. I made my money off the motherfuckers. They can sit in the garage forever. I don't give a shit. But am I gonna sell it for 2 bands? I mean, 35? No, absolutely not, bro. I'm not gonna get 35. Are you crazy? And that's my whole point of what I'm trying to say. That's a sex doll. Yo, bro, I read this morning that if this shit continues, the iPhone is going to be $3,000. If this shit continues, everything is going up 105%. Bro, check it, bro. Remember I said I was looking for my Escalade? I'm getting my Escalade this week, and I don't really give a fuck what kind. I'm just going to grab an Escalade, bro, because I need a truck. And the way prices are going, this shit is not cute. This is some fucking Wile E. Coyote shit. This is some real live Wile E. Coyote shit. And that's why I'm confused. I thought Trump was going to come in office and regulate. I thought he was going to come in and make everything dope. Now, the first couple weeks of office for myself, for what I was watching, I love that shit. He was like, yo, we getting rid of the fucking pronouns. I haven't heard nothing about a pronoun since he jumped in office. I love that shit. You know what I mean? And then he started doing a whole bunch of shit out here that was fucking, really fucking, he started doing shit out here that was kind of dope for people. Like, he got rid of all the fucking tinting laws, all the exhaust laws. Like, you can have a loud car exhaust now. Before you couldn't. You have a loud car exhaust, you get a fucking ticket. So, like, little shit like that, he did. It's official. But as far as, bro, 105% on the sex dolls, bro. Them shits was 400. They 15 now, bro. Like, to sell it for 35. Nobody's trying to do that shit, bro. Nobody's trying to do that. Like, That's what I'm trying to say. And I just said I'm never going to talk about this again, man. But I'm very, very disappointed in this whole fucking shit that's going on with fucking so far with Trump and all this shit. This shit is not cute, man. I'm like, golly, like I'm watching all this craziness and I just think it's real fucking crazy on what's going on. That's all. I just spent $5 a gallon. I haven't paid $5 a gallon in literally years. But now that Trump is back in office, we back to $5 a gallon. So I just think that shit is whack. I think that shit is trash. And that's what I wanted to speak my mind about, bro. I thought Trump was going to come in and everything was going to be so fucking fly. So far, I done lost over 20 bands in stocks. I done lost the fucking sex doll hustle. And I'm over here like, hey, yo, my man, can you calm the fuck down, please, bro? Because we over here rooting for your ass. And you fucking us over and shit, bro. Yo, Mark in the Park, my homeboy Mark in the Park, $275,000. Mark in the Park is down $275,000. Maria is down over $200,000 because of Trump shit. These were people that everybody was rooting. Bro, Mark yesterday cussed that motherfucker out something vicious, yo. He was just like, hey, yo, I don't want to talk about that fucking orange hair cocksucker. 280 bands I'm down, bro. I was just like, shit, bro. I might lose a couple hustles if this shit continues. Sure enough, this morning I got the email. They don't give a fuck. But that's that. That's what I wanted to talk about real fast. I thought homeboy was going to hook us up. I thought he was going to take care of us. I thought he was going to make sure that we, the normal motherfuckers, was okay and shit, family. Come on, man. Bro, a dozen eggs out here in San Diego is $9.99. $10. It's almost $1 an egg. A loaf of bread is $7.99. $8. Yo, you can't get no more in San Diego. You can get a loaf of bread, a dozen eggs, and a gallon of milk. You're over 20. You're screwed. It's lucky I'm rich, bro. That's that. I'll catch you on the flip, dippity-doo-dip, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deucitos. Bye-bye.